Kia ora, kia ora, and welcome to Kiwi Karaoke today on Saturday. I have got the absolutely amazing Krissie Knap.
Kia ora! Kia ora whanau, kia ora tatou.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
It is so awesome to have you back in the Kiwi Karaoke car.
Cool, yay!
Yay!
And it's a really flash one too.
Yes, it is. Talking about Flashcast today, I'd like to do a big shout out to my buddy Hamish, and that is from Nicholson United Autos. Woo! Thank you for your wheels. We'll take it for a spin after this.
Yeah, that's it.
It is a Holden, Colorado. The LT's dead 4x4, so we got lots and lots of room. Yeah, I know, isn't it great?
Yeah, be good for our bags when we go travelling.
I know for musos, you can put a lot in the boot.
Put all your gear in there.
Yeah, actually, there's a fishing rod. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. We'll go fishing.
Okay, my darling, what are you going to sing for our viewers today?
Okay, so today our first one we're gonna sing is Shamalama Ding Dong. So Diana, you got to sing along with me, even though she said to me before she doesn't know the words, but that's okay.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Kia ora, Cayenne. Let's have a boogie, honey. Hey. How fun
It's
is
so
it?
much fun.
It is.
I forget that they're out there.
I know. Let us know if the volume's okay, guys.
Yeah. You got to tune it up or tune it down.
Yeah.
If I search this whole wide world, I'm never, never, never find me a girl who loves me the way that you do. Ha, 'cause you're a shamalama, in a ramalama ding dong, baby. You put the ooh mama, oh oh oh, back into my smile child. Hey hey, that is why you are my shooby-dooby-doo, yeah. And I love this love we share. It's stronger than the other. No one else can compare. It's stronger than the highest mountains and the deepest sea. Hey, 'cause you're a shamalama, baby, a ramalama ding dong. Hey, yeah, you put the ooh mama, oh oh oh, back into my smile child. Hey, hey, that is why. You are my shooby-dooby-doo, yeah. That's where we get to boogie on down. Now, is that volume okay, everybody? We're having a bit of a party in here.
We're going to have a party. We'll
Yeah.
party together,
Yeah,
don't
party,
we?
yeah. Non-alcoholic one though.
Yeah. It's far too
In
early in the
case we
morning.
crash into that tree over there.
What tree?
What tree? It's stationary.
It'd have be coming to us.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And I love this love we share. It's stronger than the other. No one else can compare. It's stronger than the highest mountains and the deepest sea. Hey, 'cause you're a shamalama, baby, ramalama ding dong. Hey, yeah, you put the ooh mama, oh oh oh, back into my smile child. Hey, hey, that is why you are my shooby-dooby-doo, yeah. 'Cause you're a shamalama, baby, a ramalama ding dong. Hey, yeah, you put the ooh mama, oh oh oh, back into my smile child. Hey, hey, that is why you are my shooby-dooby-doo. Hey, yeah, that is why you are my shooby-dooby-doo. Hey, yeah, that is why you are my shooby-dooby-doo. Ta-da! We did it! Yay!
Jazz hands.
And it's the morning.
I know, how cool.
High five.
Jellyfish. You taught me the jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Your joy and your vibrancy and your music is so infectious, and every single time we get you on the car, you just share that heart and that soul, and it's
good
beautiful.
It's wonderful to see everybody. So, well, not really see everybody, but to share with everyone.
Yeah, and they love it too. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today.
Morena whānau.
Welcome to the show with the beautiful Krissie Knap.
And the gorgeous Dione. Come on, Dione Benoit. She's my cousin. We found out after the last show that we actually related.
Yeah, we did, yes. You're related to most
Oh,
people.
no, to the world, apparently.
Yes. Okay,
cool.
so what have you been up to for 2019?
It's been a very big year this year.
Yeah.
So just in the last couple of months, January passed through, and there was a build up to the Te Arawa Seafood Festival.
Right. Yes.
So that was really, really, really cool. We had a lot of local artists there. So we had 5, I think it was, before the main act came on, which was Sons of Zion.
Now you've got a story about this, don't you?
Just a little story about Sons of Zion. We're out the back there in the green room, hanging out, and I says to the boys, it was Sam and Caleb, and I said, "Oh, darlings, I'm really old. Auntie's really old." And they went, "Okay, then." I said, "I had to Google you to find out who you were." And they kind of looked at me and cracked up laughing. It wasn't as they sang a song. I went, "Oh, is that who they
You
are?"
sing that song.
Oh, that's who sings that song. So that was great. They're amazing young band. And then Rio came flying off the stage. "Hi, Auntie." "Oh, hi, baby." And then after that, I went down to Matatini.
Yes.
Enjoyed that. Yeah, went down with the Ngāti Whakaue Koike group.
Wow.
Spent the
Shout
whole
out to you
week down there.
guys.
Yeah, kia ora mai whānau. Oh, it was amazing, just beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely to be back into that kapahaka world and seeing the best of the best.
Yes,
In
absolutely.
that whole week, and just a good build up towards the end. But like I said in my my article in the Rotorua Daily Post, it doesn't matter whether you step on stage in regionals, you're all winners. For me, there's no losers. Everybody's a winner, because the hours that they put in, the time, the babysitting, the everything else, getting fundraising and all that type of stuff to get down to Matatini, wherever it is, for the competition. But it doesn't matter whether you're in or out or you're a supporter, you're all winners at the end of the day throughout the whole of Aotearoa.
So true. Love that.
Yeah, love it. It was great. And then after that was a big build up to Lakeside 2019 Waiata Mai.
Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, the best of the best as well. You're hanging out with a lot of the best of the best.
Yeah, it's been quite funny hanging out all these superstars,
Yeah, all these superstars, exactly.
All these superstars, it's great, it's amazing. You've got to get the selfie though, to prove that you've been with superstars, so which is great. So yeah, that was a great concert, beautiful cast. Yeah. And for me, there was the Koi Boys of Suzanne Lynch, and my favourite was Mark Williams. I just love him.
Yes.
Love him. He's my new cousin, by the way, everybody. He's my new cousin. Yeah, so it was good. It was Auntie Rewa Utu Taonga and Leon Wharekura, who were the artistic directors.
Yes.
We had Dixon Nacy, that's how you say it probably. He was our musical director.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. The best of the best. We had a backline of brass, then we had the band, and we had backing singers. So it was, for the first time for me, doing Lakeside concert, it was an honour to be asked to come in and sing, and just the build up of the rehearsals, of getting used to a band situation, and they've got your back, which is great. If you make a mistake, they've got you anyway. Just carry on performing as you do. But yeah, I just want to thank the Rotorua community. Thank you so much, and the support that was out there, even though all I could see was black out there because of the lights, and that was wonderful. Mind you, that's lucky, because if the lights were on, oh, hello auntie, hello uncle, hi guys. The song would have gone out the window. But it was and I'm really honoured to have done the Lakeside concert, and to be part of that. I think out of that there, my big goal that I'd love to do, if I was actually asked to
let us know.
who was out there to do Christmas in the Park Coca-Cola in Auckland. That would be wonderful to do, to be part of that. So if you're looking out there, somebody put a word in.
You guys, cousins, whānau, share this video, because you know how good Krissie is, and let's get it on for this year. They'll be already be looking at people now to set up for 2020 season. So let's get it on for the end of this year, 2019.
So that'd be great, But otherwise, just normal gigs. I've got the Rotorua Girls High School reunion coming Easter, emceeing and doing the dinner there, and
awesome.
I don't know if anyone's allowed to share it, but we'll tell you now. We'll tell the secret. It's going to be out anyway. I've been inducted into the Hall of Fame at Rotorua Girls High School, so
That's another
that's
big surprise, but
fantastic.
just don't let anybody from there know until it's actually unveiled.
Okay, yeah, well, just keep that to yourself.
Yeah, there's 60 people because it's 60th
That's
anniversary.
fantastic,
Yeah.
Krissie. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, a lot of things are happening. Being in the paper and being on TV and everything, or things like that, and
Yeah.
it's been great.
It's well deserved though, because people see your energy and they see how much you've been helping people out in the community, and you are for whānau support and encouraging our youth, but also encouraging most people, not just in music and performing arts, also in living a healthier lifestyle and your wellness journey for yourself that you shared in the last interview.
Yeah.
So well done. I'm not surprised, and I'm so blessed to have you in the car, to have a superstar in the car today.
You're a superstar.
And having
co-pilot.
Hey, I'm your co-pilot. I'm your wing girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I just wanted to touch base with you on a couple of things. We talked a little bit earlier about social media.
Yes.
Now, like, you've been writing for the paper, you've been supporting lots of stuff on social media, been following your journey. How do you feel social media is fitting with your journey and sharing all the great opportunities that are presenting themselves because of your hard work? You're working really hard to get these things. How do you think that's fitting in to your life now, as we're a little bit older? Do
Yeah.
you use it a lot, or how do you find social media as an artist?
I think as an artist that it's amazing.
Yep.
It's amazing to have that, but because I'm a little bit older, I still have to get my 27-year-old daughter to say, Bub, how do we do this? And honey, how do I do that?
Yep.
But because you've got Instagram, you've got Twitter, you've got, oh my gosh, Facebook, and you've got Facebook Live, and things like that. But it's great for artists and YouTube. Kids are out there, young people are out there doing these songs on YouTube, and they get all these different hits and all that type of thing they call it. It's just all about the likes and everything else. But you'll get those out there that don't like what you're doing. But that's okay. Yeah, that's all part and parcel of it. It's good with a bit of criticism. It's great.
But I mean, you're always going to get that, regardless
Absolutely.
of what you're going to do in your life. There are always going to be people that love you, and there are always going to be people who are not fans.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
cool.
But it's really good. I think it's fine. It's really cool. Like even putting up photos and all that type of thing.
Yes.
I've just noticed in the last since last year my page has blown up. So every time I push something in there, it's like I used to get like maybe 50, 60 likes. Now I get like 200, 300. I say, wow, I'm a superstar. Even though I've got 3,500 people on my page.
Yeah, that's right.
It's great, it's just wonderful that all the comments, all the all the messages and just the likes and everything else. I love it because I try to message everybody back personally.
Yes.
Like especially with my birthday, when my birthday comes, I had 400 and something, and I individually said thank you very much to everybody that wished me happy birthday.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Hey there, kia ora, Brooke.
Kia ora.
Isn't she amazing? I love the fact that you try to reply to every single person.
Yeah, I try as
that's
best
what
I
it's
can.
about.
Yeah. And I think that's what with social media, because the kids are way up with technology nowadays.
Yeah.
Back in the day it was just
TV and a radio.
Yep, that's it.
And the paper.
And the old video camera.
That's right.
Oh, push the button. That is a
We didn't have one of those.
VHS tapes.
And then they put them in the jam.
Yeah, stretch. And then the cassette tapes, you wind them up with your finger. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
and you type your words out on a typewriter, not an iPad or something. Not Google the words.
Clink, clink,
yeah,
clink.
Tink, tink, tink. Those were the days.
You know what? There are some young people that are watching this video going, what are they talking about?
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is
know.
a typewriter?
Yeah, and there used to be phone to be stuck on the wall.
Yeah,
They actually
exactly.
sit on it to the table. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, then you tap the phone. Oh, we didn't say that. So you get free phone calls. You can still do it nowadays. Everyone's on mobile, so you can't tap a mobile.
we need to chat after this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to do some shout outs now. Hey, darling Krissie, happy birthday to you, darling.
Oh,
Dwayne
thank
today.
you.
Thank you, honey. Lovely to have you on board, Kathy.
Hi, sister.
Can't wait to hear this voice. She is going to sing again. She has sung one song, but we're going to get Krissie sing again. So don't worry, I might even just get her to do a third one if she's got one. Because I know that people in the last video were saying, Dione.
Rude, how rude.
I think there's a couple of people like, get her singing. I'm like, I know, I'm the same. Now, I've got one question just talking about social media. In regards to, what do you think you would say to your 10-year-old self with the journey that you've had with music? We're talking about now that you're utilising social media to its best advantage, because that's what it is, it's a tool. What would you say to your 10-year-old self going back?
I think if I go back, it'll be quite interesting because, back in those days, like talk about intermediate, high school and that type of thing, we all, as I don't know if it's just Māori, but as us as mates at school, it was really uncool to sing like a solo in anything.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't actually put yourself out there. So what we did back when we were at school, and I'm just speaking on behalf of myself, is that we all did Māori Club. It wasn't kapahaka, it was called Māori Club.
Yeah.
And we played sports. So we were good at both. You know, all our skills were great at both, and, you know, all our mates. And then going into hotel, doing haka in the hotel, you kind of like, oh, you're doing solo tonight. Nah, I don't want to sing in front of everybody by myself, because it's a group thing. Yeah. And because, you know, you learn how to sing in a group. Yeah. So when you come out solo, it's like, ooh. And it's quite funny because, you know, I'd say to myself, now I'd say, why didn't you do that? Yeah. You know, I've had a teacher many years ago said, why didn't you sing at school? I said, because it was uncool. It was uncool to sing, because, you know,
to be a solo. That's right.
To be a solo artist, or do theatre. You know, I actually appreciate theatre. It's a hard job actually doing theatre and singing and those type of things. So I think I tell myself, go and do it. You know, put your pride down, get out there, because these kids nowadays, I love it because you say, Bub, can you get up and sing me a song? Boom, they're in there.
Yeah, there's no, they're not whakama at all. They're just there.
They're not whakama, and they all speak to their Māori. Yes. They're all out there. They push themselves out there, and I love it. I love it. You know, because shame, you fellas put me to shame, babies. You know, you just. But it's cool. It's like, after you come and sing. Oh no, I'm on holiday. It's always my excuse. Oh no, I'm on holiday. But just I think I'd say to myself, if I knew what I knew now, I would actually get out there and But then again, you know, fame comes at a price. Yes. You want to do that fame and fortune thing, you know, you've got to, there's the media, you've got people talking to you, you can't be a snob because then they become critical, you know, and you've got to put yourself out there. So what I do with my gigs, I think I said this the last time, is that the minute I step out my door, you're on show, whether you're singing or not. So, and then once you get home, that's it, end of show. And then you come back to, you know, you put that, like we're saying, we become emotional vampires. Yes, you know, as musicians. As musicians, you know, I always say that we're vampires anyway because we're by night. But however, we're emotional vampires because we draw from the people with their energy, and that, like, what we put it out and they draw back. So it's kind of a win-win thing. And actually going back to Lakeside 2019, I was speaking with Mark Williams, and he went down and picked up the thing from the Whittle, and he said to me, he says, you know what, Chris, he says, that was the best feeling in my life. He could feel the Wairua come through him while he was picking it up. And he said, I will say it's one of the best moments of my life.
Wow, and that's a huge powerful statement.
It's really great. And I went, of course, because you're home, you know, because you're home, because we take it for granted, you know, because he lives in Aussie. But however, in saying that, you know, I just said to him, well, Mark, when you're out there on that stage, we could look tiny, weeny little screen, but we could see what was in the front. And this is a classic example. What he was putting out, he just glowed, you know, and he was putting out everything out into the audience. But what he didn't see that we could see was 100-fold coming back to him. Which fed him to bring out more. So it was kind of, you know,
like a wave energy thing.
Transferring, and that's that emotional vampire thing. So I think it's great. It's great, It
is great. And I just want to say big kia ora to Mike. Kia ora, guys. And if you've put some highs down there, I will get back to you. Kia ora, welcome to the show. It is, I think, a very real thing, and let us know too, guys, if for those that are watching, if you are performers on stage, singers on stage, how do you interact with your audience? Do you feel that same energy transference? I know that a lot of artists do that. I feel that similar thing myself. And going back to Mark, have you ever experienced something that's similar, where there's been a moment on stage when you're singing, there might be something obviously resonating with you, maybe you've had a thought on stage or really connected in with the music, that you've had sort of an epiphany or like an awareness or a spiritual, I'm home, this is where I'm supposed to be on stage?
I think when I did Waiata just recently with Lakeside, Friday night we had rehearsal, of course, you know, we did the whole thing at the run of the show. And Leon said to me, sister, can you get back to the middle? So I said, okay, then he says, can you come down onto the thrust, which I find out now that it's the bottom part of the stage, because I didn't know what it was for. So I kind of walked out, then he says to me, he says, right, sis, what I want you to do tomorrow night, this is your city, own it. And I thought, okay then, cool. So behind the scenes, as I was, and even though I did one song, which I appreciate, I said one song's better than none song, I said I knew I had to take it and do it. So when Mickey Toi took me through to with the X marks the spot, and it was like, okay, this is showtime, I looked at Dixon and he says, right, like, gave me the look, we're in, sis. So I went out there and I said, funny enough, because Susie Lynch said to me, gee, that was a very strong performance, Krissie. I said, you know what, Susie? I said, tell you the truth. I said, the mongrel came out. I said, seriously, the mongrel came out. And all I could think was, Leon, this is your city. And that's when I stood out there, even though I could see black because it was dark and the lights were thing. I said it felt like I was singing to the whole world, just to put that out to say thank you. I didn't do it for me, for the lakeside. I did it for all of us. I did it for our city. I did it for all my cousins around the world, and to give back thank you, because you've put me where I am. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Of course I do the hard work, but without them and what they give to me, like we're saying, that drawing, I said it just felt so good, and so it's like, you feel like you're on top of the world. You do, and I think that's a beautiful way to put it. It's just giving back to who makes you who you are. And so, acknowledging those people and giving them the respect that they deserve. It's people that follow yourself, your whānau, your friends that love what you do. They love your spirits. They love who you are and what you present to the world. They're the ones that always have your back, and that when they can feel that energy when you're giving it back to them on stage. And the same when they're going to do my because I sing for my old people in the rest homes as well, and it's because I worked in aged care in Australia, I said the last time, but it's just amazing when you sit there and you're singing. I get to sing with my old classes like Grandpa and all that type of thing, because I never get to do them in a club. So, but it's the look on their faces that they do come back for that moment in time. To most of them have dementia, so they just come back to that moment in time, and they start singing. Nurses can't believe that they're singing. It's just because of the music, and just what you put out to them. Oh yeah, it's great. Love it. And it's a beautiful thing when you have. When you're talent, when you have talent, that's great, but it's even more powerful when you have intuition. Yes. When you can recognise that in people, and you can see them, for example, with you working in aged care, and going and singing with the elderly, and I'll tip on it in the homes and wherever they are, that you can connect with them, and you can help them reconnect with the moment in their life. Absolutely. They can be, it can be the most profound or powerful special time in their life, and they might have heard a song maybe with their loved one or something, and then they hear it again, you sing it sparks that it does, that little moment. And that's what I felt like with Lakeside when I was standing on stage. You could feel the wairua, I could feel everybody, my family from up there, my darling, come down and just give you that lift while you're on stage. You can't physically see them, or some can, but just that lift, and that you're it's kind of like you're walking on air, eh? It's a great feeling. But mind you, all my gigs I'm like that. Yes. The people that are, some people saying, sometimes you think, oh gosh, I've got to go to a gig. And you're kind of like, oh, I'm rushing around, I've got to do this, get to the gig. Sometimes people I don't know, and you've got to put on the smile like, oh, I'm really glad to be here. But at the end of the night, you're kind of bouncing out going, wow, that was a really cool gig. And then you get home, back to normal. Come back to myself, put it on hold for the next gig. It's not always easy being a musician. No. When you do have family, work commitments, life commitments, and then also people are like, hey, look, could you please, I know you're probably busy, but can you squeeze this gig in? And you know that you have a responsibility. You're like, oh yeah, okay. And it is sometimes like, how am I going to do this? Well, I always do that. I can't say no. That's the thing, as tired as I do get, you just tired, but you still, somebody wants your help, so you help them. I said, sometimes I'll sound like a frog tomorrow, but that's okay. If you want to hear a froggy girl, that's all right. Yeah, cuz, it's all right. Oh. And the thing is, you never sound like a frog. I think I do. I sound like a frog. You're so funny. I love the fact that you're very humble and you're very humorous with how you bring yourself across. And I think that's why people just love you so much. I love everybody. Yeah, I know. I don't think there's somebody that I don't like, actually. And isn't that just a rare thing? It's a very, very rare thing. So it's great. Okay, shout out to a few people. That's super special, ladies. The spiritual power in that car right now. I'm feeling it here. Thank you. It's about real talk. I mean, having musicians, singing and doing their thing, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Sometimes it's really good to go that little bit deeper and just talk about the real things in life and the power of music. We're just going to chuck our script out the window, so we're going to wing it. We're winging it today. We can do everything, we wing it. Well, I'm sure that was like the last interview. Yeah, exactly. You jumped in the last hour and it's like, hi, Krissie, my name's Leonie. Welcome to the show. 3 minutes. Hi, how are you? Oh, by the way, we're cousins. Cool. So I was very honoured when Gianni asked me to come back and do a revisit. Oh, you were not? Amazing. I was. It was lovely. It was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to tell everybody. I said, make sure that you take yourself on this. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, crack up. Yeah, it's great. Love it. Thank you. I am honoured. Thank you so much. That's
that means a lot to me. It really does, because I really admire
Because
you.
you're
every
amazing.
day.
You don't realise how amazing you are. Come on now.
No, I'm just a bit of a clown with red hair.
There you go. It's amazing.
Anyway, this is about you, mate. Okay, so what's new for the end of the year for you? What else have you got coming up?
At this moment, just got the Girls High School reunion next weekend.
Yes,
There's a few
yes,
dates along the way. A couple of things coming up, not so much, but I've got a couple of fingers in different pies. I've got a couple of groups that I might be singing with.
Awesome.
I'm just waiting for that there. So that's in progress. Band one and a 4-piece as well, just to do something different.
Yes, yes.
But otherwise, yeah, I'm still just out there gigging and travelling all over the world. And of course, I pop up like a weed, like I tell everybody. Auntie's here, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, there's lots of things. But I still want to, after I did Tale's concert last year, my brother, Richard Whararahi, he actually wrote me a song. So I just said to him, we need to come back onto this so we can put it out there. I just want to put the music world, the haka world together. But of course, it's all about funding, of course. But and of course, Auntie Krissie's always like behind the ball. But her unveiling's coming up in June. I was hoping to get it done by then, but hopefully sometime this year we can get a video released. But it's about Smear Your Mea, but it's all in Te Reo Māori.
Yes, yes.
But like if you remember the song, who was it? Boys United or whatever it was. They did a group thing, so one sings one line, and that I want to portray that with the female, because it's about the wahine ma.
Yes.
So and that still ties into Smear Your Mea.
Yep.
So which is cool, but for our wahine, for our tāne, you know, get out there. And of course, the campaign's still full on.
Do you want to just touch base just very quickly about what the Smear Your Mea
Okay, so
campaign is about,
Tale
for those that may not
Morrison,
know?
Tale Morrison started Smear Your Mea, so we're trying to get what was by Matatini to have 100% of our Māori women to get in there to get your smear done about cervical cancer, as well as our men with our tāne, with the prostate. It's about a blood test. They're lucky they get blood tests and we get a ducky thing. So Cousin and I actually want to do a live interview of getting a smear done. That would be hilarious. But yeah, it's really cool. The campaign's out there, Smear Your Mea. So everybody out there, if you're listening, please go and get your smears done.
Yeah.
Just to get, you know, I've had mine checked. I've got my titties done as well. You know, it's all about the cancer thing, because a lot of it's more aggressive between the age of 45 instead of like over 50 nowadays. You know, it's from 45 now. It can be any time. So yeah, just a message out there: Smear Your Mea.
Yeah, take care of your health. Take care of your health.
Got mine done.
Yeah, got mine done.
Yeah.
Get mine done.
We're done.
Soon.
We're tick.
Big ticks. But that's great, because we do it in a humorous way, but there's serious topics and there's serious things that people need to address and need to look after their health, because that's once you don't have your health, there's not much else.
And it's free, so you go to your doctor, it's actually free to get a smear done. You don't have to pay for it because they're funded by it. It's Māori, Pacific Island and Asian, so which is really cool, which is funded. So get in there to make sure that you do go and see your doctor and tell them that you know that it's funded.
Yeah. And do you need any help? Would you need any help to get the music video and the song finished for the campaign?
We just want to it's not actually for the campaign. It was something that I wanted to do after the concert, because I felt that it wasn't finished for me, because the concert was amazing. We had 15 artists there, all on board for come into Tautoko. So this one here will be the same thing. I can buy fellas a fish and chips for lunch. So but yeah, putting the musicians together with the haka world, because she was a strong person in the haka world. So she was, and at Matatini it just showed with their Mātarai Ore, who was beautiful. Of course, there wasn't a dry eye in the whole place, watching the photos of Tale, and even in the concert, the Lakeside concert, again the photos come up again, of our loved ones that have passed, and there've been quite a few in the last year. There's been lots and lots, lots and lots. So please be careful on the roads, everybody. Drive safely, even though my little red rocket, it's all right, it stays at the right speed.
It's rocketing.
It's a rocket, but it still goes the right speed.
It goes at safe speed.
So hopefully we'll get that done by this year. It's not going to be a money-making thing. It's just something that I want to put out. For me to say, like, this is about wahine ma, putting the both worlds, because I've walked in both worlds, to put everybody back together again, and hopefully get Rotorua back on the mark again, because back in the day it was, wow, you're from Rotorua, you can sing. Okay, it's the sulphur. Don't tell anyone it's the sulphur. So that's a big part that I would like to finished by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Get it done and all that. So just
Well, I
get
hope
it
everything
done.
goes well for
Yeah.
you, that you can get the pieces together of the musical puzzle to get that built for you, so you can get that song
Absolutely, yeah.
created the
Yeah.
way that you want it this year.
Yeah,
That'd
it'd be amazing.
Awesome. It
Because
will be.
everyone's on board already, so it's just putting it together.
Oh, is it? It's always
One
is.
at
I
a
mean, we always have.
time.
Yeah, well, that's right. You're on the show today, and then you've got lots of stuff going on.
That's the things happening today.
Yeah. I'm not saying a thing.
Wherever my red rocket takes me, we go.
Okay, yeah, if you see the red rocket, just wave.
Yeah, just wave, smile and wave. Oh, sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Who is out there?
Beautiful smiles, ladies. Robin, kia ora, welcome to the show. Fantastic to have you here. I have an awesome camera. I'd love to donate my time to help with this.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
02040761255. That's my number.
Okay, there you go.
Text me, okay? Cool.
Yeah, high five.
Well done. High
High
five.
five. This is how we connect. This is how we network.
Absolutely.
Hey. Okay, so I want to hear you sing.
Okay.
We're going to get you singing again. Push the button, push the button.
Push the button.
Okay, and so the next song you're going to be singing is a
Yes.
classic one. I
Classic one.
won't give the name. You guys can figure out which one it is.
And
You
you've
know
got
and
to
sing
sing
along.
this time because you know this one.
I know this one.
And she's allowed to sing, all right? Okay. Here we go. Push the button.
All right.
Okay, now the car stopped.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on, the radio's gone off.
We'll just
Hold
try,
the line.
we'll just try and get it going again.
Why did
Oh,
we think we should have known that would have happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
Okay,
okay.
it says, hang on, well, if it goes, it goes. All right, ready? Let's try it again. There it is!
Hey,
Power of the key.
someone turn the key off.
Bloopers. Oh no, what happened? Hang on.
We might have to sing this a
We
cappella.
might have to sing this a cappella. I don't know what's. Hang on. Diana's going to talk to you for a few minutes while
Okay.
we, a few seconds.
Okay, so you have a to do with
Yeah,
that one.
we'll have a to-do with
and
this.
I will do the shout out and the notes for
Okay,
today's
we've lost
show.
it now.
Okay, if we pull that plug out, see if we can.
See if we can actually.
can reconnect
we might have
it.
reconnect.
That's okay. We'll have a tutu.
Anybody know how to reconnect?
It should just because it's not Bluetooth. It should just hopefully just go.
Yeah, it should. Let's go. Hang on, maybe it's caught in this flash car that we can't open it up and.
We'll have a tutu, guys. Okay, so anyway, so we'll just sort out the music, and then otherwise we'll just sing something.
If it comes out while she's talking, well, we'll just go with it.
Yeah, we'll just roll.
There it is.
Hey, easy as.
Fancy
No
that.
stress. I think we shorted it again. Your
I think
energy
we
is
did,
so
yeah.
big it's shorting the car.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off the chair.
Let's bump this up a bit more.
And I'm wondering how we'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I wonder what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile off my face.
It's so easy.
Losing control, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started off with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man. Woo! And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and said, please, yeah. Oh, try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the phone? Well, I don't think I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yeah. At least we got the music going.
Yes. Not a cappella this
Yeah,
time.
right, okay, not just yet.
We'll see if it lasts.
I think we really should take this car for a spin.
Hey.
Hey, where should we
Don't have
go?
to miss it.
Only you can see where we are.
Yeah. Matter.
Well, you started off with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man.
Hey,
And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please. the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Ta-da! We did it!
Yay!
Oh, now it's playing all the time. Oh my gosh. There's a ghost in the phone.
It still wants to sing.
Yeah, it still wants to play. How rude.
It's just getting warmed up.
I think so somehow.
Yeah. So we're talking about that energy transfer.
Yeah, that's it. It's transferring back.
Transferring even on the phones. Hey, look, you're awesome. I
thanks,
love your
honey.
energy and just everything that you stand for. Supporting our people, supporting the youth, the oldies like me, all the
Oldies
cool
like us.
people like you.
Like all of you guys out there.
Yeah, and just thank you so much for coming on the show.
No, thank
For
you.
giving time out of your day, because I know that you are extraordinarily busy and there's so much on. And here's me going, hi, can I get you back on the
Oh
show?
no, that's not a problem. It's an honour to be here. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
the
so much,
reading.
Krissie. You're
Awesome, cousin, you rock.
So do you. And so do you.
So do you.
Okay, so guys, so thank you so much for joining us today. David, wow, stuck in the middle with you. I know, cool song, isn't it?
Did I pick something this morning?
Hey, Krissie should bring her down to the D-bar. Yes, and see her smash it. She would smash it.
Where is that?
That's down Topua.
Was it the old Peter's place?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
In
my cousin used to
Place.
own that.
Yeah.
Kaz bar.
Yeah, it's one.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, have to get you back there. Apparently,
parties.
you've already got people wanting.
That's
Thanks,
the
Gubby.
one.
Good
Oh,
to see you,
is it
Gubby. Yeah.
This is my brother-in-law. Hey, Gubby.
Kia ora,
Bye-bye.
Gubby. I hope you're well, my friend. Been a long time. Long time. Gubby's to come down and smash it too.
Ah, hadn't tell it there, brother.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, goody in the hoodie.
All right. Okay. So I've got a couple of shout outs, just public notices for you guys to find out about. So we've got RadioND launching on the 24th of April. And what that is a new indie radio station. It's internet based, but it is owned by Laurie Stanbridge and myself, so that we control it. So we can put, we can put Krissie, you guys, Electric Universe, Hyper Blues, all the cool artists that are struggling to get on radio. We will place you, and we have some pretty. We've got some really big contacts around the world, okay? Because we're networking with a lot of record companies as well.
Maybe we should do a tour.
Well, it's only up the
Let's go,
road.
right, yeah, let's go and take the show on the road. I could be the tea lady and, hold your bags or something.
Definitely not.
I'll go with you.
Got to earn your worth and sing.
Sorry, interrupting you.
No. But that's a good thing about this, is that we decided that we wanted to help indie artists get their music on air.
Cool.
I know that a lot of people we talk to. I know me. I sing a bit and wrote music. I found it really hard to get my songs on air, and it was just really challenging. So Laurie and I decided, you know what, we are going to do it ourselves,
Wow.
and we're actually we're just gonna do it ourselves. So we can help all our cool friends and all the people that we know, like yourself, and literally thousands of people. We will play your music, and we have got it branching into lots of different networks that we have. We're going down to Wellington Indie Festival, that is running on the 5th of May. So we're going to be in Wellington, and we're going to be promoting alongside the Wellington Indie Festival. So a big shout out to Steve Wright. Thank you so much for your tautoko and your support. We're getting on board with you guys, so looking forward to that. We've also got, I did reveal yesterday, the Dione show is going to LA next year.
Oh, I'm definitely coming.
Yeah, pack your bags.
Yeah.
You can actually, you'll be perfect.
Let's go.
You'll be perfect.
I've got friends in LA.
Yeah, great. I'm serious. I'm going to talk to Dina Ant to Johan. We'll get something sussed out.
Let's go to LA. Why not?
Why not? That's right. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to Hollywood next year, and it's part of the World Championships of Performing Arts. So this whole season of the Dione show, my role is the talent scout. So I'm the talent scout and the media relations girl.
Well, I can be Krissie Knap Motukarere.
You can.
That's my cliche at the moment, Krissie Knap Motukarere.
I
From
actually saw
Portland.
that.
So I started in Portland when I went to Portland last year. So it's Krissie Knap Motukarere in Portland, in LA.
Yeah, kia ora, welcome.
Yeah, so Krissie Knap Motukarere could be back in LA at the Dione show.
Well, I'm serious. I'm
Okay,
gonna talk.
cool. Yeah, we will.
We will. We'll talk
Turn
about
it off
that.
now.
Okay. We need these people to follow us.
Yeah,
They're our
we need
peeps.
all your support.
Yeah. So Radio Indie, so it's INDI. So it stands for independent, RadioND. If you haven't liked it, I'll put the links down here for RadioND so you guys can jump on board, follow us. We've also got an email address, so send us your music. We're actually uploading it all. We're literally working on the station today. After this, we've got to go and make lots and lots of stuff for RadioND, building the platform so it's ready for takeoff into the stratosphere on the 24th of April. No, all good, no worries, guys. I didn't see a couple of comments. Sorry, Lawrence. Mike, sorry, hun. Indie, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, easy. RadioND. So, I mean, it could be the why. You'll probably find this a little bit easier with the link, but no worries. So my role is helping out the World Championships Performing Arts next year. So that's with the Black Stars. So that's going to be really cool. So shout out to Dina and Johan. Thank you. They're the coordinators for that and have invited me to join the team for next year and see hopefully what help I can give you guys.
Awesome.
Also, we have got,
yes! Yes, I forgot about that.
So I'm wearing this is actually one I love, and you probably seen me wear it a few times. This is called Boysenberry Ripple. So I'll
steal them off her when she leaves, so I can wear them when I'm gigging somewhere. Don't tell her, just don't tell her I'm going to steal them.
I'll be like, where's my...
It's all about promotion, all about promotion.
Look at that music.
Yeah.
So it's these two today, and what I like to do, just a quick shameless plug, as you do. Love Lips we're going to be releasing in May, so they're coming in May, so you'll be able to get them.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we're just building it.
Tell her.
I will give you one. It's fine. You don't need to steal it. So this one is your Boysenberry Ripple.
Ooh.
So I do that one on the outside and like line the lips, and then I have one of my favourites. It's very beautiful. This is called Rendezvous. It's got a little bit of Boysenberry on there, but I do that just to fill it too.
That's very sexy.
I kind of like all of this. I kind of like all my lips.
When you put out the titles, I kind of went, I like all of them. But I'm a real red girl, so I like red.
Yes. Oh, the red
and burgundy.
Beautiful.
I like red and burgundy, so.
I think you will.
Yeah.
So they're going to be available in May.
Woohoo!
So getting ready for that launch, and we've got quite a neat marketing campaign for that. So we're looking forward with that. So that's going to be fun. Yeah. No, not me. I didn't do it. I just hired the best. I talk about the best of the best.
Yeah.
I hired the
we're
best.
going to put our thing down so we can lean.
Yeah.
Lean into it.
So yes, I hired people that are brilliant. JCK again is doing the cartoon for Kiwi Karaoke, and there's a full cartoon coming. So the one that you have seen is just a teaser.
Cool.
So he's the builder behind that. Nice. And so we've got lots and lots of really interesting, quirky things coming. Phil Somerville is the animator for Love Lips by Red, and he is doing a different style of animation, but it is mind-blowingly cool. Just like, it's amazing. So keep it locked in for that, guys.
You tag me in with all of these things, you know.
I will. Okay.
Stuff.
Okay.
About 3,500 people that are on there that I don't actually talk to all of them, but I love it. I love there's 3,500 people on my page.
Yeah, well, this is true, and that's what I actually want. It's about content sharing. So when you're making something, I tag you, you tag me, and then everyone else
shares it out.
Yeah,
great.
James Cassidy Christopher, you're the man, brother. Amen, Mike. He is the man. Actually, if you haven't checked out his page, go check out his page, JCK. He is a phenomenal hip-hop artist, metalhead, rock guy, animator. Oh, he makes his own music videos too. He is phenomenally cool. So for you out there, if you want to collab with someone, don't know if he will, but he's pretty cool. Yeah, hook up with him, say hi, and check his videos out on YouTube and also here on his page, JCK.
Beautiful.
All right, is there anything that you would like to say? You can have the last word to all your friends, my dear.
Thank you all for watching. You know, have a magical day today. It's lovely to be back on the show, as I said before, and to all the artists out there, shoot for the stars. You're all diamonds. You're all diamonds. Shine like the diamonds that you're in the sky. Okay, so love and light. Thanks, hun. Good to see you. Krissie Knap, mo te karere. Ka kite. I'm going to get fired for that one.
No, you're not. You're going to get a job.
I'm going to get sued for doing that one.
You're going to get a job, my darling. Okay, let's get this girl on here. Let's help her out. Thank you so much, everyone, for your love, for your shares, for your kindness, and for supporting Krissie today and myself. From us too.
Yes.
Have a fantastic weekend.
Cool day. Ka kite.
See you guys. Oh, it's not going to turn off.
Okay, push the button,
I'm
cousin.
trying.
Push the button.
I've got my nails on. Hang on. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we're going to turn you upside down.